Good afternoon, I'm Raine Musñgi. This is Newsfeed. The Philippine Stock Exchange pulls back after reaching an intraday high of 71.09. The main index ended today's session flat at 69.84. The property sector rose by about 1.9% each, still benefiting from the optimism fueled by prospects of more interest rate cuts from the Philippine Central Bank. Value turnover ramped up to 7.3 billion pesos, while advancers dominated decliners 111 to 82.
It's a good thing that we went above 7,000, but as you've mentioned, another case is how we can keep our ground above it. And then I go back to what I said a while ago, that the market is narrative-based, so we need the right narratives. We really need to see that rate cut from the BSP push through and as much as possible followed upon. And we also need to see, that rate cut from the Federal Reserve.
San Miguel Corporation, led by billionaire Ramon Ang, is set to take over the operations and maintenance of the Ninoy Aquino International Airport this week. Ang says this is an exciting time for San Miguel to lead the much-needed 124 billion peso rehabilitation and modernization of Manila's main gateway. The major overhaul will begin with terminal reassignments. The upgrade aims to boost airport capacity by nearly 80% to 62 million passengers annually and increase runway efficiency from 40 to 48 movements per hour. Overseas, French luxury label Givenchy has a new creative director. Longtime Alexander McQueen designer Sarah Burton replaces Matthew Williams, who left in December. Givenchy owner LVMH says Burton will present her first collection for the fashion house in March. Burton was famously known for designing the Princess of Wales wedding dress in 2011 during her stint at Alexander McQueen. Her appointment comes as the fashion industry grapples with a global downturn in spending by luxury shoppers. Tech giant Apple unveils its newest iPhone line. iPhone 16 is the company's first smartphone built for generative AI. Apple Intelligence will be used to improve Siri and enable users to create text and images through prompts. There's also a new feature allowing users to get information like reviews when you point your camera onto something like restaurants. The price tag starts at $699. AI is becoming one of the most important battlefields for tech companies, and Apple is betting on these upgrades to drive more demand as iPhone sales slow. The Philippine government wants banks to beef up their cybersecurity systems as more Filipinos fall victim to cyber crimes. Soo-Jin Kim reports.
The Department of Information and Communications Technology is appealing to financial institutions to upgrade and upskill their cybersecurity posture and personnel. This, as data from the Philippine National Computer Emergency Response Team reports that 1.6% or 27 out of 1,714 cyber attacks from January 1 to June 30 of this year occurred in the financial services sector.
I think they're the primary subject for attacks kasi yun yung endgame ng lahat ng phishing, to get information to get your financial institutions. However, to put things in context, they are also the strongest when it comes to yung level of cybersecurity.
The DICT is concerned about three things. First is the need for a stronger detection system. Second is insufficient oversight from third-party vendors. And third is the increasing adoption of cloud-based systems.
And I think the world in general, adopting to cloud-based services, hyperscalers, I think there's a need for that extra layer of cybersecurity, especially financial institutions, banking institutions in particular, are the custodian of the data of their clients. So there is also another layer of responsibility that they have to protect those data.
Likewise, the DICT is not discouraging customers from using digital or e-wallets as well as online banking.
I'm still confident in our banking institutions, even the ones that yung mga digital banking institutions.
In response, the central bank is actively monitoring the situation and collaborating with key stakeholders to ensure the safety and integrity of the financial system and to protect customer information. Soo-Jin Kim, BNC.
In other stories today, Vice President Sara Duterte a no-show as the House resumes its deliberations on her office's budget. The Vice President also did not send any representative, saying the OVP already submitted the necessary documents and she's leaving it up to the congressman to decide on her proposed budget for 2025 worth more than 2 billion pesos. The Appropriations Committee earlier deferred the OVP funding after Duterte repeatedly refused to answer interpellation questions from lawmakers. It was an unusual sight at Monday's press conference. Apollo Kibuloy and his co-accused presented to the media with their faces fully covered. After drawing flack online, the PNP says the move was meant to protect the dignity of the accused who are presumed innocent until proven guilty. Police also released blurred mugshots of the KOJC leader. It's a stark contrast to the PNP's presentation of other suspects like dismissed Mayor Alice Guo, who, like Kibuloy, faces a slew of criminal charges.
Yun po yung pulisiya po ng PNP bilang pagsunod na rin po sa advisory and guidance po ng Commission on Human Rights na we should not be exposing po yung kanilang pagkakakilanlan. Doon lamang po tumutungtong ang PNP kung bakit po binlur po yung kanilang mga muka at yun po ang personal na request po ni ng Pastor Kibuloy at yung kanilang abogado po. I can assure you, itataya ko po yung serbisyo ko na sila po yun.
On the lighter side of the news, Filipino-American pop star Olivia Rodrigo makes good on her promise to bring Guts Tour to Manila. Olivia will stage her concert on October 5th at the Philippine Arena. She teased about a stop in the Philippines months back, her first visit to the country since her breakout hit Driver's License in 2021. Tickets will go on sale this Saturday, September 14th, and fans are in for a treat or trick. All tickets will be sold at 1,500 pesos, meaning you'll only know your exact seat once the tickets are released later this month. And before we go, here's a look at today's market winners and losers. And those are the news this hour. I'm Raine Musñgi. Stay tuned to BNC on Free TV Channel 31 and on our website, bnc.ph. Thank you so much for watching.